From the time 14-year-old Charles Anthony Pross and his family arrived at the Bushy Park beach, family members felt something was amiss. A week after the teen drowned, his family members are accusing a self-professed witness of telling a false story to cover up what really happened.
This lady who claimed that she's an eyewitness, the police should look for her.
After Shellen Pross read a newspaper article in which her son's drowning was recounted by a self-professed eyewitness, she and her family were upset.
What are the aspects of the claim by the supposed eyewitness that was published in the newspapers that you're refuting?
I think that she knew what went on there, right? But she just put the story in her own way, right? To save the resort, the owner of the resort. But I know that her words that she put in the paper are right. She said that this thing happened 2 Sundays ago, and it never happened 2 Sundays ago. This Sunday is the first Sunday. She claiming that she said that he jumped on a rock. And the resort had one bunch of rock, and that is why we're standing on.
The eyewitness, whose identity was withheld, claimed to have been at the Bushy Park Beach, Parika, when the incident happened. The eyewitness provided details which resulted in a drowning, even stating that the child had hit his head on a rock as he plunged into the water. However, the child's mother and uncle told a completely different story.
What I say is that I know that my son was taken from me. I knew, because from the reaction since we entered it, we were the only person that paid to use washroom and them kind of stuff. That's strange. That's real strange. So I knew that my son was I didn't know that he was the target. When he bring the fish, I urine up my skin and know that something ain't right. And by the time I go to the washroom to come back, the same man will give him the fish, come to give us our message. They didn't have a woman never come to us. No woman never come to us.
What was the message the man gave to you?
He said that the little boy, your son, were with you. The water carrying out till out so. You gonna left all of them people down the line. And you're not alert nobody, nothing, to come for tell us. You see somebody drunk, what are you supposed to do?
Further, Pross said as they looked for the teen's body, it was later discovered that a resort worker was standing close by the child in the water.
Look, the little boy right here fighting up his hand right here. Can't forget those words. Right? And I turn. I'm right here, and where you are, right where you at, my son was right there. I see this man step off his head.
Which man?
The same man that gave him the fish.
Okay.
Who reached back in the water before we could have reached back there. I see step off his head, make 2 steps, come off his head, and my son plunge on this rock. Mommy, and come up on this rock. That is what I see.
Pross even shared her suspicions of the cause of the drowning based on the events she recollects from that day.
So who you think is ultimately to be blamed?
The owner for the resort and the man, the owner for the resort and the man that gave my son the fish. And the resort owner know the man. He knew the man.
Okay, and this man was a normal person there enjoying time at the beach, or who was he really, or you don't know?
My son, when he brought the fish, he told me that the man works at the resort. That is what he told us.
Further, when contacted by this newsroom, owner of the Bushy Park Beach informed us that he has no knowledge of the events leading up to the incident. However, he promised to provide CCTV footage of the incident but never showed. The family also accused officials of attempting to cover up the lackadaisical behavior of doctors and nurses at the Leonora Cottage Hospital by writing the incorrect time of death on the post-mortem. The teen's mother also accused the owner of the resort of allegedly showing no interest in assisting at the time of the incident. For HGP Nightly News, I'm Erica Williams.